New game. Okay, let's do it.
Yes, sir.
Ooh. There's some great characters. Oh, they've got voices.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And the hawk.
Have the hawk.
Abieda.
Habieda. Wow. So, overly happy, overly smug,
Abieda.
hard ass, I think. Allies. Allies it is, Yana. Oh, wow, look at this. Swansea, Birmingham, Bristol, Plymouth, London, Ipswich, Dover. Thank God, General, you have arrived. The enemy is already at the gates of London. What? People demand the most decisive action from you. No doubt. Okay, right. First, go to Central District. Where the hell is Central District? Oh, there. In this section, you can improve your economy. The most important building is Central District. The level of all other buildings depends upon it. Next, go to the Army. In total, you have 4 types of military units. Each type has its own unique characteristics. Okay. Infantry divisions. First, let's form one infantry squad. Hire. These are our available infantry squads. Each of them has 3 main parameters: number, damage, and ammunition, as well as the effectiveness of the attack against other types of units. Alrighty. First, form one unit of Scottish Infantry Division. It confronts the infantry of the enemy quite well, but is completely ineffective against aviation. The correct choice of units is the main key to victory. Even if your army is huge, you can't win without a properly chosen tactic. Now let's construct tanks. We need to expand our offensive military power against enemy military equipment. For this purpose, Tank M3 Lee will do an excellent job. Form one unit. I'm not sure it will. Comrade General, our scouts just reported that soon our city will be attacked. There is nowhere to retreat. The capital is behind us. Intelligence reports that the enemy withdrew from this region a lot of troops to strengthen the blockade of another city. It's time to strike back and weaken the enemy's rear. All right, into battle. Wow. Are we ready for this? Okay. The detachments of the opponents are in this part. What? Mindfully study its composition in order to inflict maximum damage on enemy units in the first battle. And this is our detachments. Well, where were you looking first of all? Oh, this is them, the parachute division. I get you. And this is our detachments. Let's look at the strengths and weaknesses of this unit. As we can see, our infantry inflicts good damage on enemy infantry detachments, so we will choose it. When the squad is selected, we are looking the right opponent for it. We are looking for the right opponent for it. Let's send this squad against the enemy infantry. After each attack, our unit number is declining, and the ammunition is also reduced. When this number drops to 0, the card will leave the battlefield. Order the units to engage. How do I do that? It was a simple victory. The enemy couldn't put up a resistance. Killed enemy units in battle 1, caused damage 3.2k, trophies captured 1.2k and 1.3k. I don't know what any of that means yet. The Battle of Ipswich is over. Okay. While our enemy is discouraged by our swift attack, it is necessary to strike again and consolidate our progress. Let's attack Birmingham. Okay. In this city, there is only one detachment of military equipment, but we must handle it to battle. Alas, excuse-moi. Alas, our infantry even, not inventory, because that's something completely different, is not very effective against enemy tanks. Didn't I say? Oh no, our infantry. Yes, understood. In another situation, we would do the otherwise. Wow. In another situation, we would do the otherwise by choosing another detachment to attack. But now we have no other choice but to attack the enemy with all the remaining forces. Right. Yes, it won't be the most effective attack, but in this way we will provide us the advantage for the next attack. Oh, I see. So we're basically throwing them to the slaughter for the greater good. Give the order to attack. Our enemy suffered small losses, and now it won't be difficult for our tanks to destroy the enemy. Before each attack, you should also pay attention to the damage that the opponent can deal to our types of army in order to minimize the losses. Keep leaning on the enemy. Attack. So their attack can do 50 and we can do 100 damage. Okay, and they've currently got 25 and we've got 75. So we're going to be left with 25, I think, at the end of this. Not sure. Excellent victory. As you can see, tactics and forethought strategy, that's what the outcome of the battle depends upon. Now the main thing is not to stop at what has been achieved and step by step to go complete victory. Don't forget that our enemy is also moving and that the enemy will regularly strive to win back our territories, build fortifications in the conquered cities, develop the economy. Also, diversionists can get into your territory. Take all measures for their capture and neutralization. Good luck to you and forward to victory. Wow. Another win, yes. Who'd have thought it? Who'd have thought it possible? So what do we think of this game? I didn't know it was going to be kind of... It's almost like a board game, isn't it? What's that fantastic game? Axes and Allies. Have any of you ever played that game, or have you ever heard of it? It's a game I have always wanted to try out, but it's very expensive. And to be honest, I don't know who the heck I would play with. So... maybe this is a good alternative to something like that. I don't know. A bit more tea. Tea helps the cogs go round in one's brain area, apparently. Right, let's move on. Go away, Avast. General, today, 3rd of December 1940, is a great day when we managed to protect the heart of our country. Even if we repulsed a couple of attacks of the enemy, this war is not over for us. You need to take control of all the lands. 3 years are allocated for this. According to our intelligence, 3 years will be enough for the enemy to develop an incredibly powerful weapon that will make our victory impossible. We must stop this as soon as possible and to occupy the capital of the enemy before they take ours. Wow. Pretty intense. Okay. There's a lot of stuff on the screen and I don't know what any of it means. What's this? What's this? 3 of 4. Central District. There's a 2 here. That means something. Speed is currently paused. Released regions 3. I think that's this. So which region is not currently released? Pretty confused right now. Resources mined. 7.2 tons a day. Max resources 250 tons. Till overflow 712 tons or something. Money earned 7.2 a day. Max currency 250. Okay, I don't know what that means. So we've got 50 hammers, 50 Crosses, 50 men and 50 stars. Oh, here we go. Oh, so this is just a news brief of what's happened. We've taken 2 places. Okay, let's look at Central District. Here you can formulate infantry divisions. Here you can formulate tank divisions. Here you can formulate an air fleet, and here you can formulate the navy, your army. So our army currently consists of the Scottish Infantry Division and the Tank M3 Lee Division. Okay. Okay. Economy, Parliament, improvement of this building will allow you to develop in all other directions. Sounds pretty important. So maybe I need to unlock this to get access to these. Not entirely sure. Science, infantry divisions, infantry upgrade, doesn't say what. Upgrade for the air squadron, tank division and navy upgrades. Defense, fortification. This building enhances the defense of your country and provides additional defense points. An additional 50 defense points, and after the upgrade it's 90, so it's a plus 40. This building strengthens your country's counterintelligence and gives you additional points of diversion. Diversion points 50. That's only a bonus of 10 then. Okay. Is anybody following this? Absolutely, Yana, it was absolutely T. I'll show you again. It's definitely T. And I know this for a fact because on my very first sip of tea this evening, I spilt it all down my beautifully clean top, and the wife is not going to be happy about that one little bit. Literally, first mouthful, missed, hit the top, I'm now covered in tea. So anyway, this game is confusing me. I don't know what to do. Where do we need to attack? What does all this mean? London. Have we got to take London? I think London might be the target. Should we go... No, we don't have enough resources, so we can't actually get any more units anyway. So we're just going to have to progress, I think. Wow, that goes by really quickly. Look how fast that's going. That is going fast. Right, so we're going to attack London. They've got a Volksdeutsch division, which are 100% effective against tanks. They're 75% strong. They're 75% effective against ships and 25% effective against buildings. Interesting. And also the fighter Focke-Wulf FW-190. Strength 3210, damage 321, ammunition 20. I think they inflict 75% damage against men, but nothing against tanks. And these guys are 100% effective against tanks. Oh dear. So we're going to have to send the men in first. Oh, I'm not sure what's going to happen here. This could be our first defeat. Can I pick? These guys have got to go first. It's as simple as that. Oh, it tells me what my attack will do. So 100% effective against these guys. And 0% effective against those guys. So can we attack them first and then counter attack? Let's try it. So we've wiped them out completely. But now how do we take... So So they can't hurt us, and we can't hurt them. Defeat. Really? War has never been easy. However, we need to make every effort to win this city. Finish the battle or start afresh. So you can just replay it. That's interesting. To battle. It's kind of like top trumps this, I think, isn't it? A little bit. So we're going to have to retreat. Because I don't have any air units. Can I build an air unit? I think maybe it's starting to make sense. Build aviation. Here we go. No? Not enough resources. So we're going to have to progress until we have 100,000 K, and then we can build aviation. I think is kind of what we're looking at here, which doesn't make a lot of sense. Slightly confusing game. There's a 1, there's a 1, there's a 1. It's going to take us a long time to get to 100,000. Oh, I suppose we could speed things up. There we go. And what is this? It's kind of it's making me build shops in the middle of a war. It's dictating to me that I need to build shops and basic defenses. Okay. So London now has shops and basic defenses. We need to build an air squadron, but again we don't have the money now. So let's speed it up again. Now what's going on? Oh, I see. There's an Axis symbol here. Cool. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, today luck is supportive to us. These resources are now ours. Nothing was found after scouring the terrain. What the heck are we doing now? Oh, money. Okay. Maps and intelligence. Okay. I have literally no idea what I'm doing here. Found some money. A small amount of money was found. Okay. Just keep moving the scouts in. Unfortunately, you couldn't find the enemy diversionist. Oh, we were being attacked by a diversionist. And he managed to escape. But the most unpleasant thing is that he will now keep the low profile. And the most likely will escape unnoticed. According to our reconnaissance data, this region will be receiving fines from the diversionist's actions for a couple of days. Fines? That doesn't make any sense. Why is the region going to get fines from a spy? I am so confused. Right, I think we're in a position where we can actually get... No? A 100,000, whatever these are. What is this? So not 100,000 money, 100,000 of these, whatever these are. Right, okay, so, oh, wow. Wow, there's a lot of them. Let's not go to battle just yet. Alright, let's try and get some units. Why can't I get any units? I don't have enough resources for anything. I'm so unbelievably confused right now. So everything seems to be okay. Academy? What's academy? Whoa. There's like a tech tree. Population increase. Tank divisions. Fleet. Aviation. So that costs 5,000 of these things. And what does it get me? Damage increase. Damage increase. Damage increase. Population increase. So you have more people in the unit, I guess. Oh, there's more. There's more. So it looks like you increase damage and increase population, and that's it. But a lot of damage and population increase. My God, how far does this go? Quite far. So there's a lot of upgrade available. That's interesting. But this is the only area that we don't currently own. Is that right? Swansea. What's in Swansea? Okay, so they're pretty much everywhere. All right, I'm starting to get the hang of this now. So we can't do anything about aeroplanes because we don't have aeroplanes. Can't touch these. Can't touch their aviation. And our tanks can't touch naval units, and we can't buy anything. Let's just tick over at 1 speed until I figure out something that's useful. They're in Bristol as well, so they're everywhere. Oh, I see. We only control the blue dots. Right. But again, aviation, we can't do anything. Leeds. Nope. It's got boats. Liverpool. Aviation. Aviation. We can't get to Plymouth. London. Aviation. Ipswich. Bloody hundreds, loads. Wow. Wow, how am I going to do this? All right. We need to conquer as many areas as possible in the near future, otherwise the enemy can seize our last stronghold. You need to capture 4. You have captured 2. Quest reward. So we get more money and more resources. Okay. So, how... I'm going to have to build something. So we're going to have to go... Are we going to have to go Parliament? 30 of 100, 50 of 100, nothing, nothing. So we can't build any more units. Can we improve... What happens if we improve the tank? Can the tank take down the aviation? Oh, what's this? That can 100% take down aeroplanes. To study the unit, it's necessary to build to the building level in Parliament. So Parliament needs to be level 2. It's an odd choice of music for British Parliament, but anyway, we'll not focus on that too much. For an upgrade, it remains to capture 3 regions. So confused. Should have done campaign. Should have picked campaign. Who said new game, Yana? Goodness me. Campaign. Okay, well I'm just going to tick over at 1 speed because I've absolutely no idea what I'm doing. Just start clicking on stuff. That usually works. National Reserve. I don't know what that means. Army. We just need some army units. Why can't we have any army units? We can't have army units until we take something. We certainly can't take that. I don't see how we can take that. Sorry, my phone battery was dying. I don't see how we can take that out. How can we attack? Oh, they can do 50% damage to aircraft. So we need a second Scottish infantry unit. That's what we need. Alright, let's pause a second and see how we're going to do this. Okay, so I just improved the unit. So what can they do now? Now they're 100% men, 50% tank, 50% aircraft, 50% buildings. Can we improve again? No. We can't improve the tanks. I'm a bit confused by this one. Maybe I attack Dover, do some damage to the aircraft, and then build another unit. Let's try that. So what damage can this do to... 75% damage. Oh. That's not going to work. Defeat. Finish the battle. The front needs more recruits. Seriously, so you were expecting me to lose this whole time. Mobilize the citizens. Oh, I can move this guy around for some reason. Mobilize the citizens. I'd love to. We can't risk the mood of the people. The enemy captured Birmingham. Unfortunately, our soldiers couldn't hold back the onslaught of the enemy. One of the cities surrendered to the enemy. With such excellent protection, our people are not afraid of any enemy. Read the comments of the head of the army in the new issue of the newspaper. Wow, there's 14 entries here. I didn't see any of those come in. So, yeah, it's just stuff we've done, I guess. I quite like this game, but I completely don't understand what I'm doing. Ah! No aviation units. Right, to battle. I think we might have these guys. So, which one of these can do something to tanks? Neither of them. So let's chuck the tanks in. To battle. Sorted. And chuck the tank in again. We took victory! No, we didn't. We took Ipswich. No worries, Jana. I'm only messing. Killed enemy units in battle 2. Caused damage 6.4k. Trophies captured this and that. We won the fight, but the war is not over. You can't stop there. Gather your strength and continue to capture cities. The enemy's attack is repulsed. Our troops managed to protect the borders once again. With such excellent protection, our people are not afraid. Yeah. So, we took... The enemy captured Ipswich. What? We literally just took... We just took Ipswich, and then in the very next move, peasants bid up grain prices. don't understand. I don't understand. It's very confusing. What do you guys think of this game? It's got potential, I'd say. Oh, is this a zoom here? Oh, wow. There's quite a bit of land to play in. It covers quite a bit of Europe. It's interesting. I kind of like it. I think I'd like it more if I understood what I was meant to be doing. It's confusing me quite a bit, to be honest. So we know we can take these guys out. So we've taken Bristol. Plymouth has got aviation. We can't do anything with that. This could be interesting. 50-50. Oh, wow. So we're going to lose our tank unit, it looks like. Yeah, we're not going to survive this. Defeat. The enemy's attack is repulsed. So they keep trying to take London, which is where we are. Well, do you know what? It seems to be a little bit too complicated. Probably you need to learn all the aspects and their influence on each other. But the concept is good. I think the concept is good, yeah, I agree. But for me, there's a lot of stuff popping up. Like, I still don't know what any of these mean. I'm a strong believer in the idea that if you hover over something, it should pop up with some information about what it is. And when you're new to a game, that's so important. I mean, we were doing the tutorial, but the tutorial didn't teach me anywhere near enough. The tutorial kind of left me a bit wanting, I'd say. Probably doing the campaign would have been a better idea, because I suspect it would have led us through a bit more. The war is lost. Well, how's that for good timing? Unfortunately, we lost the capital. This is the end of the war for us. Good. Well, that was fun. I'm going to have to come back to that and play that another time. It's quite interesting. I liked it, I've got to say.